We are in Westchester this morning and it feels so nice out here. It was so hot in there because that's a 125-year-old house that I'm going to show you guys today. You're literally just minutes from shopping, from dining. You've got Westchester University, Sedona Tap House, a ton of retailers and draw to this area. I'm super excited to show you guys this house. This was built actually in 1900, so it's a 125-year-old house. And I was actually doing an open house here a couple of days ago. And after the open house, I was like, I've got to show you guys this house. It's 125 years old. There's some features on this home that, you know, just fit perfectly with the age and the area. So super excited to show you guys this house. If you are considering a move to Westchester even a little bit, this is going to be a really good example of what's in the immediate area of the Westchester borough. Now granted, you go 5-10 minutes out from the borough, from the university, you're going to find more spacious homes, single family homes, townhouses, condos, all of that. But to be in the borough, to be walking distance from all of these shops, the dining, everything that we're going to talk about, this is really going to be the most common style of house that you find. So we're gonna walk through it here. There's a ton of features in this home that really show the age, that show the character. It's really a big part on why I wanted to come back and show you guys this area. All right, now before we get into the house here, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of the street. I'll throw in some clips of like downtown Westchester and Main Street in Westchester. This street, this style of house is gonna be very common for about a 2 to 3 mile radius. About a minute or two, you're gonna have downtown Westchester. So I'll throw in some clips and you guys can see all of those restaurants and dining and shopping. Super popular area. It's gonna have a ton of demand, a huge draw. You've even got this little auto shop right here. I call it little, but you've got a ton of space in there. You would have no idea it goes back that far. Anyways, this is the street just in front of the house that we're gonna look at today. I'll walk you guys down here, show you this side of the street, and then we will get into the house here. You will have some alleys here. This house doesn't have any alley access. It doesn't have any parking. So all of the parking for this property is gonna be on the street up here, which is gonna be a draw. You know, not many people find that ideal, having to circle a block or having to park. And actually it's only one side of the street. We had just shown the street cleaner right here. So he'll come around, and I actually just made a video about this standing in the office. This is a draw of why many people don't like Westchester, because you gotta move your cars on street cleaning days. You can only park on certain side of the roads. And those are all things that we could talk about. So if you are making a move, those are all things that we could talk about on a Zoom call together, on a phone call together, meet at a coffee shop. And I could tell you everything that people hate about these areas, that people love about these areas. And I could do that because I've lived here my entire life. So I know all of these areas like the back of my hand. I've also had the opportunity to help hundreds of families relocating. So I've been in that position countless times, and I know exactly what it takes to get it going. If you guys are making a move to the area, you can reach out to me via text, call, email, even schedule a free Zoom consultation. You can use this link right here. That's what I'd prefer to do. Let's get face to face, and we can align on your strategy, your goals, and I can show you how we're gonna make this move super easy. Let's not waste any more time and get into this house. Stay. All right, so I just stepped into the home here. I'm gonna shut this front door just because it is a little noisy. You guys did see that that street out here, all of the cars. You do have that garage shop right next door. You're literally gonna be minutes from, 2-3 minutes from all of downtown Westchester, Main Street in Westchester. Actually, I just got done walking to my favorite coffee shop, Twin Valley Coffee. It's literally like 500 feet away. So super close. This area is going to be known for the location, right? So there's going to be a big emphasis on the location, a large demand for this. You've got the college, you've got a ton of restaurants, shopping, retail, entertainment menus that can, you know, literally probably do something every single night of the week and not repeat. So you're gonna have a ton of amenities and entertainment options around here. I did an open house here a couple of days ago, and when I got back from the open house, I thought, you know, I have to come back here and film a video. This home just perfectly showcases Westchester, the age, the character. There's so many things throughout the house as we walk through here that I'll show you. You know, I'll say, oh, this is very common for Westchester or for the age. You know, a lot of times it makes me think of walking around here in Westchester. A lot of times it gives you that city feel. So if you're somebody that wants to, you know, you like living in a city, you like that city feel of walking everywhere and being close, but you also want great schools, you want safety, you know, that ability to drive 5 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes and have farms and grass and greenery, Westchester is going to be the spot for that. We've got a ton of other videos up about Westchester, and I'll even show some clips and some drone footage right now of Westchester, just, you know, the area in general, not just the borough, but some of the farmland, some of the country land. You're going to have so much to do here. Let's not waste any more time. I am going to open up this door just because it's a little bit older. That's one of the things with these age of home. They don't have central HVAC, they don't have central cooling. So you're going to see they've got a lot of window units. They've got a lot of fans. Actually, I don't think they have too many fans here, but they did have fans. They've got furnace baseboard heating, so I'll show you guys all of that throughout the video, but let's not waste any more time. Let's get this camera turned around and I'll show you guys this house here. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. It's just over 1,300 square feet and it's asking $475,000. I will tell you that depending on the buyer, I mean, honestly, pretty much any buyer, there is gonna be some work. Really what I was thinking is, you know, this could be great for a family, but this property also could be great for an investor, someone that wants to buy a rental property, something of that nature. So there's definitely going to be some work that needs to be put into this. The first thing that I'm seeing right here is how the unevenness of that trim is under the window. It's a slanted line right there, and then you've got a pretty big settlement crack right there. But all of this is very standard. I think another reason that I wanted to show you guys this house is to show you that the age of the home. I mean, this home was built in 1900. So this home is 125 years old, and it's still standing, right? It's got settlement cracks. It's got, you know, concrete that's still maturing and hardening, but this home is still very structurally sound. A lot of the homes from this time are going to be in, you know, very similar conditions, unless you come through here and just kind of patch up these paint and kind of repair it, which a painter would do. None of these look like, obviously I'm no licensed structural expert, or I'm no engineer, but from my experience talking to inspectors, looking on, you know, being a part of hundreds of home inspections, there's nothing in this house that I saw that was very concerning to me structural wise. Let me give you another pan of this back room. You are going to have original floors that have been repurposed throughout the years. Nothing else is going to be, you know, too original. They have obviously updated in the last 125 years, but obviously the floor plan and the structure itself is original. When we get upstairs, you will see, you do get to see a little bit more of the age. I think at some point they had kind of redone the upstairs and put in a different floor plan. You'll see that when we get up there. But I like this kitchen. I mean, you've got updated appliances, you've got a vent hood, you've got an electric cooktop, no dishwasher. That right there is going to be an unfinished basement. We're not going to look at that. There's nothing too much to look at there. But here's the kitchen. The one thing I wanted to mention in the kitchen was just, I like how they put this bar in here. I think this was a nice use of space. Because I mean, I guess you could have a table here, but it would just be tight to walk around and maneuver, and it wouldn't be the largest table. So having this there, you could put, you know, 3, 4, 5 stools up there, maybe even 6 stools, if you so desired. Cabinets to the ceiling. Everyone knows, if you've watched long enough, everybody knows that that's one of my favorite features, is having the cabinets go all the way up to the ceiling in the kitchen. And this historic home has it. We're gonna head back here. This is gonna be out to the backyard, to the first full bathroom here on the first level. You're also gonna have the laundry room around here as well. So let me get this turned around. This is gonna be super, super dated. This is part of the age, part of the character that I wanted to show you. You know, this bathroom is just gonna need a complete remodel, complete gut. This home is, you know, from my opinion at least, looking at a ton of remodels, helping a ton of investors on properties. I would imagine that this home needs probably $50,000 to $75,000 just to get it, you know, up to par of renovations. And that's not really accounting for major issues, which, you know, we don't have any idea of until we get into there. I've got actually a video up about this. That would be checking the pipes. That would be checking the plumbing pipes, the sewer pipes, checking the HVAC unit, or maybe even looking at the cost to install an HVAC unit, checking out the heating, the structure of this, just making sure everything, especially for this age. I mean, this is a 125-year-old house. You want to make sure that the age, the structure, some of the major systems are up to par and not going to fail on you. All right, I'm going to take you guys back through the kitchen here. Let's see if we can go outside. Let me see if I could show you this backyard before we head upstairs. Stepping outside, forgot my sunglasses today. It's a little sunny here, but I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna shut this door. I guess I'll walk back here. This is gonna be super, super unique for the area, especially under $500,000 to get your own private outdoor space. This is gonna be great whether you have kids, a dog, even if you're single and just you and your significant other, and you just want an outdoor space to grill, to hang out, to listen to the birds. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning now, and you can just tell how peaceful it is. So let me show you this first, and then I'll turn the camera around. So you do have this little access to get to the front and the back of the home. So you have this little personal private gateway to get in and out from the back to the front. And then this is going to be the kitchen, the family room, all of that. And then you're going to have this little courtyard in here. That door brings you into the house. But you've got this little courtyard. So let me see if I can show you. You've got some pavers on the ground. You've got a little bit of gravel. So obviously you could do with how you wish with this space. But you come up here, you've got a little Trex deck, probably about a 10-foot or so deck. And we come all the way back here. And you do have, obviously you could put grass, turf, you could keep it concrete, you get rid of the weeds, whatever you want. But you do have this nice private outdoor area. You put some chairs, a little table, pavilion, umbrella, whatever it is. Pool for the kids in the summer, the dog in the summer. This is not going to be very common really at all in any new builds today. I think a lot of you have seen, if you've watched the videos on the channel for some time, a lot of new builds today are going to be doing, rooftop spaces or flex spaces on the bottom of the house. They're really not going to be incorporating outdoor spaces. So this is going to be something that, for the area, being this close to Westchester, being under $500,000. Now, granted, you do need some updates. You've got, probably $50,000 to $75,000 worth of work that you need to put on the inside. However, if you're okay to pay that money, be in this area, be in this house for, around $500,000, $550,000, you could get an amazing outdoor space. You get updated systems, a renovated inside. This could really be a great option if you're considering that. All right, just coming in from the backyard there, man, it was super hot out. The last couple of days here, it's just been a complete heat wave. 100, not 100 degrees plus, but I mean close to it, 97, 98. I mean, it's 8:45 in the morning right now, and it's already 80 degrees out. So today's gonna be another hot one. The other thing I wanted to mention, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's super dark in this little area. Not super dark, but it's darker than maybe I would prefer. That's because you don't have any recessed lighting. All of your lighting is going to be from these fixtures. So you've got your chandelier, you've got your little, what would be fireplace light or chandelier light. So there's really no lighting in here. And once again, that's just going to be the age of the home. In this style, in this age, they really didn't have canned lighting. So just another thing to keep in mind. This is actually what the lights look like in here. I'm in the kitchen. I'll step back and give you another pan. So I mean, those are the lights. You got another one in there. You got 3 of them down here on the first floor. But for the age, this style of home, the time period, that was really the lights that they were putting in here. They're not very bright. They're not very great. And honestly, they're not very cost efficient. There's other bulbs out there that are going to be much more cost efficient over the life of that bulb. Hey, I want to take a minute and pause the video right here. You'll have to let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about this house so far? I thought this house was super, super unique when I was doing my open house here. And I was like, I just have to come back, show you guys. I mean, this place is literally 125 years old. If these walls could talk, the stories that they would tell us. So go ahead, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this house. And also, just so you know, if you guys are considering a move to this area, I've lived in this area for my entire life. You can reach out to me via text, call, email, even schedule a free Zoom consultation. Would love to connect with you, meet face to face, and see how we can make your move a lot easier. Let's get back into the video. All right, so I've showed you guys everything here on the first floor, including the backyard. I'm gonna head upstairs. Now, there's not much up here, but I think this is gonna be probably one of the most, the oldest parts of the home. This is gonna be probably the part of the home that shows the age the most. I'm gonna come up here. I'll turn this camera around up here at the top of the steps. So already you can see the carpet, you can see the trim, the baseboards, all of that. As we're getting up here, you're gonna see this floor plan is not very functional. And I think that's part of the reason why this home has sat on the market as long as it has. We come in here, once again upstairs, we're not gonna have very many lighting options. This is gonna be bedroom number 1. There's not an official primary. You've got the window unit for air conditioning as well, as you can see. But we come in here, and this is gonna be bedroom number 1. Very, very large size. but just very interesting. Interesting floor plan, interesting layout. You've got some very dated flooring. This flooring obviously is original, just not repurposed or taken care of as well as the one downstairs. But then you are gonna have patches in the flooring, which I thought was unique as well. You're gonna have that patch right there. You're gonna have this patch right here. So it really is just a super, super old home. I mean, it was literally built in 1900. So, you know, this year it's 125 years old. And you just don't see these homes every single day. A lot of times investors get to them, they flip them, you know, they do whatever they need to do. But this one is sitting on the market just like this, waiting for an investor to come, waiting for somebody to come and give a little bit of TLC. We're gonna head out of here and I'm gonna try to be quick on this upper story. Not only is it super, super hot, but some of these floorboards are creaking and cracking and we might not wanna test our luck stepping on too many of them. We're gonna walk back here to the back of the house. This is just gonna be a closet that you've got for towels, coats, whatever it is. Super, super old, obviously. You know, the style of the house. We're gonna go back here to the upstairs bathroom, full bathroom up here. You've got wood paneling all over the sides, a single vanity. You do have a tile floor, and then your standing shower and toilet. Ceiling as well. It's gonna be that textured, not popcorn ceiling, but like popcornish ceiling. And then this was funny as well. So come down here, there's actually gonna be a step. So I don't know if it picks it up on the camera, but if I were to walk straight, I would hit my head. You know, this is about eye level. I would hit my head right into the shelf. So when you go into this back room, you actually have to duck. I've got to properly squat down, you know, about halfway. When we step down into here, we've got obviously original flooring again, not repurposed, not stained or anything like that, but original flooring. You got your AC unit. Super, super hot in here. You don't have a fan. You don't really have any air movement in here. So you would need a mini vac or a fan. You would need something in here, you know, once you were to buy it and live in it. It's super, super hot. Even just with the sun coming in through the windows, you could feel it. All right, I've just shown you this back bedroom here. I'm gonna come back up here. I've got to duck so I don't hit my head. I'm gonna take you guys back downstairs before closing out the video. Well, that's gonna be the end of the video. Thank you guys again for sticking around till the end. You'll have to let me know down in the comments, if you guys are moving to this area, is this a home that you guys would consider? They're really not building any new homes this close to the main street, the downtown Westchester. Really in places where you can walk, bike, run to coffee shops, dining, restaurants, entertainment. It's not happening. A lot of the homes are already developed, they're already here. And there's some that are gonna be renovated that are nicer than this, that are similar to this, but you're gonna pay a premium on. So I would love to talk about all of this with you if you are considering a move to the area. I'll throw up my information here on the screen just out of ease of convenience. But you can reach out to me, text, call, email, even use this link right here. You can schedule a free Zoom consultation. We'd love to connect with you and show you how we can help you make your move. Until next time, I will see you around the neighborhood.